Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So in NAAC module, it's similar like Google form. Like whenever we float any Google form, we ask multiple details. This module is designed similar like that. So here first thing is you have to set NAAC current academic year. The application academic year is mandatory to access. So here I will set 24, same one NAAC. Okay. Second step for this module is set the master here in NAAC master. Uh, we can see here that hierarchy level. Hierarchy level means how many step below you want to ask the information. Like here we can see this is the hierarchy level 1. Inside 1, we have 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. This is the level 2. Inside this, we have third level. Here 1.1.1. So hierarchy level 1, hierarchy level 2, and this is hierarchy level 3. Here we can see in master, the level is defined 1, 2, 3. We can add multiple level here according to our needs.
But if we apply this setting, this will be applicable to all the questions.
No, sir. It's depend upon us. If we want to conclude hierarchy any question at only hierarchy level 1, then also we can do it. But
Okay.
maximum level we can consider here is 3.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Second master here is what type of input we ask from user. Here we have defined 7 types, that is text, number, drop down, checkbox, radio button, date, and text area. These values are hard coded, so you have to enter same values without white spaces. Third master is input type. Here we have defined 2 input type. One is table, another is no table. Like here we have asked value in tabular format. So this is the table. And here we have asked only one text field. So this is the no table value. Somewhere. This is also the no table value. Whenever we have to ask inside table, we have defined it as a table. And if we want to ask a random value or random question, then we can use no table. These two field also hard coded. Criteria access level. Here 3 levels are we have defined. One is individual criteria, second is department level criteria, third is institute level criteria. In individual level criteria, question asked to individual faculty related to their own, like paper publication, research publication, similar like that. In department level criteria, we ask question related to department level, like student in that department, count of student in that department, similar. Similarly, the institute level criteria, here we ask question on institute level. Whatever information applicable to all the institute, we ask here, institute level. And according to this access level, we have given access to the people. Criteria access type. In access type, we have defined 5 access type. First is add edit. The person who is accessing that form, that person is having access to add new information or edit previous information. In view institute data, that person only have access to view data added by other people who cannot edit as well as add new data. Approve institute data. This right is given to the person who approve data entered by other people, who can only approve or reject data, who cannot edit data or add new data into the form. Approve department data. Approve department data, this access is given to the, most of the time we give this access to the HOD or department coordinator to approve department level data, means data added by his own department persons. Similarly, view department data, this access is given to only view the department level data. This person have only access of viewing data, not edit and approve data.
So these are fixed values that we
These
have
are
got.
fixed value. These also hard coded.
Hard-coded. Okay. That means this right, if this right is given to a particular person, that means it's not like a role wala system that we use basically.
Yes. If I have given access to view institute data to specific person, then that person only view institute level data of all persons.
That means these access criteria are specifically designed for NAAC model.
NAAC model, yes.
Okay.
Next step is report. Actually, we have generalized this module. Here we can use similar module for multiple purposes. Like I want to use this for NAC, then I have entered here NAC, but you can use it as a Google form for other purpose also. So we have make it a report, and here is NAC. So you want to get NAC report, then you have to select NAC from the drop down. If I want any information related to events also, I can ask here also. Here, NAC. So this is the another form. So you can add multiple form, and you can use this module to collect the multiple type of information in single place.
Means as like a Google form.
Yes.
I can float it to faculties and they can add the data.
Yes. If I want to collect the information of NAC, I can use this AQAR module. If I want to collect information related to event, then I can use this report.
Okay, if I want to conduct some kind of a survey,
So
any
we
survey.
have facility here to add new report and collect the information inside that survey.
See, please try to understand other that not only for NAC, if they want to conduct certain kind of survey immediately, you can ask them to prepare a form like this, add the fields they want, and they can use it like a Google form. They can float it to all the faculties and faculties can enter data and they will get the report. So that means survey kind of facility is also available. So don't treat only as a NAC. NAC is one of the output of this particular facility. Yes, yes, Kumar.
Okay. Next step is add criteria. Here we have defined criteria depending on hierarchy. So it's for 20 to 23. This is the master for criteria. Here I have added 8 criteria. So I can edit, delete criteria whenever I want from here. Also, I can carry means this is the main master. From here, we can offer criteria to every academic year. It is not necessary to fill this master actually. You can directly offer criteria also. So if I want to offer new criteria number 9. Name of this criteria is test. Sort order is 1. Sorry, sort order is 9. This will display at 9th place in this list. Suppose criteria hierarchy level, I have added 1. Report is AQAR. Description, test. Here no parent criteria. Actually, this is the first parent of this 9th criteria number. So I have not added any parent, and this is not last criteria. So it is open for add sub criteria also. Okay. 9 criteria is not visible here because we have not added last criteria for the 9th criteria. So here I can see 9th criteria. Suppose I want to add sub criteria for this 9 criteria. Then I have created here 9.1 taste salt. Here 1. Criteria level 2. its parent criteria is 9, and this is the last criteria. So criteria access level, it will ask you criteria access level. So I have mentioned it as an individual. So every employee can fill it details. Once I have added last value, now it is visible here as a ninth criteria and it will accessible to employee now. But if I have not added the last criteria, this criteria will not accessible to employee. Here again, I can add multiple criteria like 9.1.1. I have removed the last value of this criteria. Now 1.1.9.1.1 is will be visible here. So it's only depend on last value. If I have mentioned here last, then this 9.9.1 will not visible. If I remove last, then this criteria will be visible. Any doubt in add criteria?
No.
Any doubt? Please
No.
ask.
Basically here, if I mention the last criteria, then criteria below that hierarchy will not visible to user. So suppose I have made last here only, then these two criteria will not be visible to user. Next step is add input type to the criteria. Here 9. Suppose I want to add one table here. We can only add values in last criteria only. So here is plus button. Suppose I want to table here, and inside table I want two field. First field is program. Inside program is a drop down. Display sequence is first. I want to display program first in a table. And if I selected here drop down, now it will ask you to enter comma separated values. Suppose I have selected text, it will ask you to minimum count of word, means minimum number of words you want as an input, and maximum number of word you want as an input. In number, nothing is asked, only number we can ask here. Inside checkbox, here also we have to mention comma separated value. Inside radio button also we ask a comma separated value. In date, only date is asking, so here is no any constraint is applied. In text area, we have asked minimum number of count of word and maximum, means the sentence entered by faculty contains minimum. Suppose I have mentioned here 3 and here 5. So that person only entered values between 3 to 5 words. Similarly, in drop down, suppose here I have mentioned comp, IT, ANTC. make. So whenever you see the table, you can see this field as a drop down values. Suppose here, radio button, F5, S5, P5. Department name as a text, sequence 3, stop. 1, 2, 4 words. Now here we can see preview of that table. Just 1 second. Now we can see here that program is acting as a drop down. Here is acting as a radio button, and here is text value. Similarly, if I want to ask one notable value also, input type sort order 1, sorry, it's 2. Now here I am asking date of birth, date, sequence is 1, second field, name, here. Now we can see that date of birth is here. Also, address is a text area. We can edit this criteria anytime before data is filled by the faculties. Here also preview available. This is not working now. Check. So this is the master. This input type is added into the master, but we want to collect the data for academic year 23-24. Then we have to offer all these criteria to 23-24 from here, offer criteria. Right now, if
Just have a question. Can we give this kind of form at student end?
we can give, sir, but right now we have not made this facility.
Okay.
We can use same domain also, only access related
Okay.
details we have to modify. Right now in criteria offering, here is 23-24. If I fetch, here nothing is available because no criteria is offered for 23-24. If I offer from here, all these details which is present in this master will automatically get available for this academic year 23-24. Again, this is not mandatory that you have to add details in criteria and academic year not set for this is not mandatory to enter details in this master only. You can add it here also inside directly criteria offering.
So when we add that particular criteria directly, it will get offered to that particular year directly.
Yes, here I have applied filter before this page.
Okay.
Like here I have mentioned 23, 24. I have
Right.
fetched the details.
So if I add anything over there, it will be directly offered in.
Directly accessible to the that academic year only. The criteria is get I have pushed data from here for 23, 24. Now it is available here also. Inside criteria offering. All details are copied. Here individual is mentioned, means this criteria is accessible to individual faculties. Similar like this form, also inside criteria offering, we have same form we have with access details also. Means edit access, add access, approve access, like that. Inside admin, input type offering. Here I have selected 23, 24, AQAR, fetch, criteria offered, no criteria offered. Okay, we'll see access related tab till now. Till then, side admin, access control. Here we have given facility to provide access to individual person. Suppose for 20 to 23, I have mentioned individual add edit access. Suppose I have selected here ANTC department for teaching faculty AQAR fetch. Here we can select a single or multiple faculties and give them access for add edit details. Here I have selected means that that faculty can only add and edit data. Suppose I have selected here approve institute data, fetch, and I have given access to only one person to access and approve institute level data. Okay, here. This faculty is having access to approve institute level data. All access we have to define here only. Suppose view department level data, teaching. Data. Okay, this form is now open. Here we can see that criteria is available here. Also here, add edit count is available. Means how many faculties having the count to add edit. We can see here. These three persons as having access to add and edit data. Similarly, approve institute data is access is having to this person, and view institute data access is having to this person. This is also depend on this. Like here, I have given access to institute level. Means here we have selected individual access and add edit data. Means individual related data can add and edit. Similarly, department level data add and edit, and institute level data add and edit. Similarly, it work as individual data approve institute data. Means if any faculty have added individual data and I have given access to approve institute data to that person, then that person can view individual data only, not department and institute data.
Yes.
Now here we can add details in one criteria to check how it is working. Suppose here add edit access is given to this person. Add edit first individual and approve access to same person. I have to change this access. We can add access related information here also. Inside every criteria here, one button is given add instructor access. So I want to give in approve institute access to which department it is, Dean QA. CO3. Here inside I'm back. Fill criteria details. I have added details here. Okay.
I think we can add a loader here. So
Sure.
If some features are taking time, then it's okay. Just we want to understand the flow.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can we see some sample report?
Yes, sir. Here is export criteria details. Suppose I have mentioned AQAR 20 to 23, only data related report and fetch. No data found. Okay.
Access details is what?
Means what access given to which criteria, like
Okay.
report of only access related information,
Means
means
who is
who
handling
who
which
have
criteria?
access to add criteria and edit criteria.
Okay.
This is access related information.
Okay.
Okay, this is the page to add edit data, like here. Uh, Suppose I have selected student yes, teacher yes, employee no, alumni no, parent yes, and save details. Now details is saved. Similarly here, test. And these faculties having right to approve also. That's why here is approve and reject is visible. Suppose I have rejected this. Okay, this detail is removed now. Here facility to upload Excel is also available. Suppose details is in tabular format like this. I can export Excel from here. Major project. Drop down valuation major project. Suppose I have mentioned here. Duration in number format. One name in NAAC and amount received during trial period. Here only view access is present. If data is entered by other faculty, this person can view here but cannot add details. Similarly, here add, edit and approve right is given. So this person can add details also, approve also. Only for approve, add and view.
And on this page itself, where we are filling the data, the faculty can know the type of access that he is having, right?
Yes, here is type of access is having like add, edit. That
Okay.
person can
So by
add
reading,
data.
faculty will know that I have added it access, I have view access or
View
approve
institute
access,
data access
and
and
for each
institute
criteria.
data access. So suppose this person is having approve institute data access and information is entered by other faculty also visible here, but which is not in editable format.
Yes.
Means similar like this row, here multiple row will visible. And in action column, that person's name also get visible here,
Okay.
from whom that data is added.
Entered.
Yes. Now this is the approved data. This is the report. For right now, I have approved data from here. So now this data will be visible in this report. Here for 7.2.1, if multiple faculties have added data, then this row will get repeated for multiple faculty, and here name will get visible for that faculty. Oops, I have added. Yeah, now this data also get visible here. Here we can dump PDF, also Excel. This is the PDF format, and inside Excel also this data will available like this.
So in Excel, will we get tabs according to criteria, or it will be in same sheet?
Here only this is the criteria name and data added for that criteria and added by faculty name.
Okay, no, if I download the entire SAR, okay.
Yes.
So in that case, will it download entire SAR report, or just one criteria I can download at a time?
No, entire report.
Okay.
Here if multiple criteria is approved, then for criteria 1 details is here, for criteria 2 then details, criteria 3 then details, similar like
Okay.
that.
Okay. That means in one sheet the entire report will
The
be.
report is available.
Okay.
Okay, only that much facilities have available here.
Okay.
I imported one Excel. Criteria 3.1. Here, I have imported one Excel earlier. It will be visible here. Actually, this is the number format. That's why the value is not taken by the field. I have mentioned here at the end of. Any doubt related to this?
Yes, anyone? Have you understood the process, entire process? Those who understood, please raise the hand.
This form is taking time because here so much criteria is added. Like inside one criteria is multiple sub criteria. That's why it's taking time.
Partially understand, sir.
Partially understood.
First, we have to understand NAC.
So what
is
about the rest? What
Area.
about the other people?
So partially understand, sir.
Partially understood. See, there is no rocket science in this. See, it's basically a Google form like facility we have to create in the ERP. So Komal has developed that kind of facility. You call it as a NAC report or a PAC report, whatever. You can demonstrate this, how to create a form. And for form, there are fields. Each field may be an individual field, atomic field, or it may be subdivided into sub-criteria. Okay, and while creating that sub-criteria, you can assign which kind of input it will take, whether it's a tabular, non-tabular, whether it's a text field, radio button, drop down, date, whatever. That type you can assign. And once this form is generated, you are having a particular access level. You can assign an access level to each and every individual faculty. That is whether he can view, whether he can approve, whether he can edit, like this. For every field, you can assign the access level. So this you have to understand. This is what just a data collection mechanism we have developed for NAC. Currently, the NAC report that we call it as a SAR is only having 7 to 8 criteria. Okay. And there are fixed questions, 7 related with those 7 criteria. There are fixed set of questions. College has to gather the data and fill it in that particular format. So whatever that 7 questions, 7 criteria form, that we have enabled the facility in ERP. Okay. It's pretty simple. In fact, it's simpler than NBA. NBA में तो भी ये सेट करो, वो ऐड करो, ये ऐड करो, ये लेवल सेट करो, ये थिंग्स है. इसमें जस्ट फॉर्म डेटा कलेक्शन का सेट करना है and then just we start collecting the data. Yes, any doubt?
One of the college from Arvind Gauri group, they had said that they have around 11 criteria for NAC.
Okay, is it medical or what?
College, yes.
That's why they are different, because we dealt only engineering related.
Can
They
go
may
ahead.
have-
Yes.
Sir,
we can add 11, na?
Yes.
This is a
We
flexible
can
thing.
add multiple, sir.
Yes.
You can
add more
100,
than that.
you can add 100.
Yes.
There is no limit, so we can handle this.
Actually, they asked me a question that do you have a facility of adding more than that criteria? So now it's clear.
Now,
We can-
what I will suggest, every customer support tomorrow in your college account, please prepare these links, NAC related links, enable these links and work on or try your hands on it.
Right.
Okay, fill some data, assign some role, take report, download report. All these activity, all of you have to do, so that you will get confident that how it works. And if required, you can give this facility for other kind of data collection also. If they want to conduct certain survey, so you can immediately ask them to configure the form and float it around the faculties.
sir, data collecting only from faculty or student also?
Student का भी वो test नहीं किया है. We haven't
Only
tested it on the student side. So currently it is working fine on faculty side.
Okay.
Okay, only 3 people are interacting. I asked the question, how many of you understood? Nobody has raised, only two, Tushar and Gokul. Nobody has raised the hand. Are you actively listening this? Or
Yes,
just
sir.
joined the meeting and went for the tea?
No, no.
So actually, I joined a little bit late, so I could not understand from start. But like whatever the masters ma'am explained, that I understood.
Okay. Masters. So it's related about Google Form, you know how to prepare,
Yeah, exactly, sir.
and the
Yes.
same mechanism is implemented over here.
Yes, sir. I know. Yes, sir. I got it. I got that.
Just the difference is access level.
Yes, sir. What are
Google
the points we
Form,
have to? What are the points or what are the data we have to collect from the next person? We just have to add that fields into the form. That's it.
yes, that's it. And access level, matlab
Yes, sir.
he can he able to edit, can he able to view like that.
Who will be going to view? Who will be going to approve? Who will be going to only add edit? That I understood,
That's
sir.
it. So that is somewhat different than Google Form. Okay. So
Correct.